Hello students, today we will study about variable equivalent weight. See, equivalent weight of an element, it is equals to atomic mass of the element upon valency. So first we'll study here the dependence of equivalent weight upon valency. How equivalent weight it is dependent upon the valency. Equivalent weight of copper in cuprous salts. Suppose cuprous salts are there. Cuprous and cupric, we know that cuprous means Cu is having plus 1 charge, and cupric means Cu it is having plus 2 charge. So here we'll find out the equivalent weight of copper in cuprous salts. We'll put atomic mass of this upon valency. Its atomic mass is 63.6 upon 1. It will be equal to 63.6 only, because here cuprous, in cuprous copper it is in plus 1 oxidation state. So its valency will be 1. Here in cupric its valency will be 2. So 63.6 upon 2, it is equals to 31.8. Okay, so here the equivalent weight, it is dependent upon the valency. Secondly, the dependence of equivalent weight upon oxidation state. Oxidation state means in FeO iron it is in plus 2 oxidation state, and in Fe2O3 iron it is present in plus 3 oxidation state. See, it is ferric oxide. Ferric oxide iron in plus 3 oxidation state, and ferrous oxide iron it is in plus 2 oxidation state. So atomic mass of iron upon oxidation state, atomic mass is 55.85 upon 2, and here it will be 55.85 upon 3, because iron here it is in plus 3 oxidation state. Now next is dependence of equivalent weight upon mode of reaction, how the reaction is taking place. Like if we see these two reactions here, Fe it is reacting with HCl to form FeCl2 and hydrogen. In the second equation, Fe is reacting with chlorine to form FeCl3. So if we see first reaction here, 55.85 parts by weight of iron. Iron's atomic weight is 55.85. So if 55.85 parts of iron, its weight, it liberates 2.016. Actually here they have taken the mass of hydrogen atom 1.008. That's why of hydrogen molecule they have taken 2.016. Okay, otherwise till class 10th we have taken it 2. Okay, now they have taken it 2.016. So it will liberate 2.016 parts by weight of hydrogen from HCl. So here equivalent weight of iron, if we have to calculate out, atomic weight into atomic weight of hydrogen upon molecular weight of hydrogen. Okay, it will be 27.925. Now in second reaction, see, iron is reacting with chlorine to form ferric chloride. Ferric chloride 3Cl2, mass of 1 Cl2 is 71, and here 3 Cl2 are present. Okay, so 2 into 55.85, 2, because 2 atoms of iron are present here. 2 into 55.85 into atomic weight of chlorine upon 3 into 71. So it will come out to be 18.616. Now next one is gram equivalent weight. Gram equivalent weight, if we talk about, it is the mass in grams of a substance which is numerically equal to its equivalent weight. Suppose we are talking about 1 gram equivalent of HCl. 1 gram equivalent of HCl, it is equals to equivalent weight. We have studied earlier how to calculate out the equivalent weight. Suppose here I have shown you this, actually this I have to tell you later, but see, if you have to calculate out the equivalent weight of sulfuric acid, so we'll put mass of sulfuric acid upon its basicity. Okay, mass of sulfuric acid will be 98, and its basicity is 2, because it is having 2 replaceable hydrogen atoms. So we'll divide it by 2, it will come out to be 49. This is the equivalent weight of H2SO4 sulfuric acid. So if we are talking about gram equivalent weight, means it is equals to equivalent weight, that is 36.5. Now suppose we have to calculate out the number of gram equivalents. Then number of gram equivalents, it will be equal to mass of the substance in gram. It will be given to you upon equivalent weight. Gram equivalent weight. Gram equivalent weight we can calculate out by using atomic masses. Okay. Suppose a question is there, sulfuric acid, it is 4.559 gram is present, and we have to calculate the number of gram equivalents. So number of gram equivalents, it will be equal to mass in gram, it is 4.9 upon its equivalent weight, gram equivalent weight, and gram equivalent weight, it will be equal to 98 by 2. Mass of sulfuric acid upon basicity, it will be 49. So it will divide it by 49, this 49, it will be 0.1. This is how we can calculate the number of gram equivalents. Now gram molecular mass. The molecular mass of water, if we talk about, it's 18.016. Again, it is due to the mass of hydrogen, which is taken as 1.008. Okay, therefore 1 gram molecular mass or 1 gram molecule of water, it is referred to as 18.016 gram. Okay, if we are only talking about molecular mass, it will be 18.016 AMU, but if we are talking about gram molecular mass, it will be 18.016 gram. Only this will be the difference, nothing else, only in the unit AMU and gram. And if we have to calculate the number of gram molecules, then number of gram molecule, it is equals to mass in gram, which is given to you, which will be given to you, upon molecular mass of the substance which is given. Numericals related to these we will discuss tomorrow. Thank you.